Keep winning.
Something different, we've decided to come to Brisbane to check out the caravan and camping show. Look, during COVID, they haven't had these things and probably for a couple of years. Shows, concerts, car shows. But how appropriate, we're at a caravan and camping show on our last leg in the state of Queensland.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Nice things here.
There's a lot of Camp Winnie people upgrading their rigs. They are everywhere. It is crazy. Well, that was fantastic. The Australian Outback Spectacular. Look, we've spent a considerable amount of time in the Australian Outback for real during this one-year trip around Australia. But the sound, the light show, the horsemanship of the riders in the arena was really spectacular.
And the story.
Yeah.
And speaking of the stories, I do understand that the story theme changes from show to show. Sometimes it's the man from Snow River, sometimes it's other things. Today, it was about this horrible drought that Australia went through over the last few years, which I think's been forgotten about because of the COVID pandemic. Let's not forget, the Outback people working on farms have survived one of the worst droughts on record. Fires, mouse plagues, a whole host of things just to get food on the table for you and I at home. But really well done, and it really captured that theme totally.
We loved it, didn't we?
We did.
Outback Spectacular. Thumbs up.
And you get a free hat to mow your lawns with when you get home. Finished with Queensland, unfortunately, and made our way further south into New South Wales. with our first stop being Byron Bay. I've made a beeline to this beach hotel, which is right on the shoreline here in Byron Bay, formerly owned by our late great John Cornell, the best friend of Paul Hogan, the producer of the Crocodile Dundee movies, who ironically he did pass away while we were doing all the Kakadu Crocodile Dundee location tours only a few months ago. Him and his beautiful wife Delvine Delaney, who can forget her, they did own this hotel, but they actually sold it only a few short years ago. It is the jewel in the crown of Byron Bay, I think. It's a bustling place.
It's in a great location where it is, right opposite the stunning turquoise beach.
Yeah. As for the rest of Byron Bay, I'll let you decide and I'll show you around.
There's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it over and over, but don't worry. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh.
It's been a few years since we've been here. We're at Darlington Beach Holiday Park, just in Coffs Harbour. It's very big, very beautiful, very clean.
A lot of things for the kids to do here too.
Yeah, there's kangaroos and wildlife all walking past your van, like literally. I want to take you down to the beach here and share something with you, so stay tuned. And as usual, please subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get alerted to all our videos that we publish up on YouTube. Talk to you shortly. You guys may remember a few years back that incredibly huge red dust storm that originated from Central Australia and swept across New South Wales, and Sydney Harbour was just darkened in this big red night dust storm. Well, it hit up here in Coffs Harbour, and we were standing here on this very beach at that moment. The horizon behind me just turned ash red, and it turned day into night time, and no one really knew what the hell was going on at the time. You want to know how long ago that was?
Jessica was 2. It was 12 years ago in 2009.
Sorry guys, it really was 12 years ago. Sorry to tell you that. Time flies, huh? So if time flies, why haven't you bought your motorhome or caravan yet and touring this spectacular country that we're so lucky to live in?
You've got to do it. Just pack up your gear and go.
Leave your boring job that I know you hate, get in that van and truck or motorhome or whatever you can grab and get your backside trackside. So What a picturesque drive through Barrington Tops, New South Wales. What a beautiful part of New South Wales, actually. My mum's usually the jack-in-the-box surpriser. Well, today she's going to get a taste of her own medicine, aren't you, Mitch? We're sneaking into Gloucester Holiday Park. It's a gloomy afternoon, but hopefully it's going to brighten my mother's day.
What do you think, girls?
I'm excited to see
Nanny,
Nanny.
if you're watching this, we are excited.
Yes, that's them.
Okay, and he's there. Yes. Oh, she's out the front.
They weren't looking.
Bloody hell, you're out the front too. Can't wait.
Here we go.
How'd you get, girls? How'd you get? My God. Oh my God. It's coming. Oh my God. Okay, you two together.
The hysteria.
What's going on? Hello?
Hi.
Oh my God.
Took a while for a clip.
Oh, I miss you girls. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it. Puppy.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello, Mitch.
I haven't seen your Shannon for months.
Good day, ain't it?
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh my God, it's too much. I just said Shannon love it.
How much can a koala bear?
Do it in a minute.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Wow, I need a step ladder for you, Jess.
Oh, real life in the flesh.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
How you remember doing this?
Oh, I forgot to tell him.
Oh, listen.
I agreed to it.
How you going? Welcome home, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Here we live. Couldn't you get it in the drive? Yeah, he will.
You got a side of your bed?
We just wanted to get out and hug and kiss, and I went, can't you just put it on the side of the road and then bring it in a minute?
Loose around? The side of your gas?
I just
I know, I've only seen you on the TV
I'll let you give him a hug.
when I follow all your tricks. Hello. Oh, it's so good you could call in on the way down. I was actually, it went through my mind. Oh, past the gutter. You can film him too.
I'm good.
Look at him.
Hey, Jess. How are you?
We've got to try and keep the ducks away. There's so many.
Got another one out the back. I've got a little parrot out the back. There you go, mate.
If you do decide to hit the road someday,
Don't forget those that you'll leave behind for that time away. Because while we're on our own journeys, they really miss you. The love from your family and friends is the most important thing in the world, and creating wonderful memories really is our greatest legacy. So never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Make time for the best times and make some memories with those that matter the most. Your family.
So here we are in regional New South Wales, in a place called Lake Wallace. It's in a town called Wallawarang, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's not far from Lithgow or Bathurst. It is absolutely bitterly cold here. We had to have the diesel heater on the last couple of days, jumpers, beanies, bed socks. It is actually cold, something we haven't experienced in a long time. The wind's just coming up now and it's going straight through me. This free camp is pretty damn good. There's a dump point, water, plenty of open space for other travellers. Right along the lake, which I believe is trout and some other fish. I'm not a keen fisherman, so I couldn't tell you really. Anyway, take a look around. We've had a lot of rain over the last few days. A lot of rain, a lot of storms, and a lot of wind. Pretty damn cold. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray!
Thank you.
You know, it doesn't make much sense there to be alone against, and you wanna take offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause you're all in our minds that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure we'll agree it couldn't fit more perfectly than to have the world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. 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 Happy birthday.
Eastern brown.
Say again.
It's an Eastern brown.
What? That's so big.
It says motorhome dump point. We're wondering what the caravanners do, like with their toilet sort of thing. It was just a motorhome dump point. Well, this is our rest stop for tonight. We're at West Wyalongs, part of the Riverina region of New South Wales. I'd forgive you if you thought I was sitting on someone's gravesite. Does look a bit like that, doesn't it? It's actually a time capsule. We've seen a lot of these things scattered all around Australia, and in fact some of them date back to the 60s and 70s and have never been cracked open. This is probably the newest one we've seen. It's dated 1994 and can be opened in the year 2019. Don't know what the local council's here been doing for 2 years, but I feel like going to Bunnings and getting some crowbars and cracking this baby open myself. Makes you think what they buried down here all those years ago. Brand new VHS copy of The Shawshank Redemption. Maybe a brochure on a brand new VR Holden Commodore. Paul Keating swearing of oath to his Australian Prime Ministership.
But this is a recession that Australia had to have.
Maybe a local newspaper. Who knows? Well, here we are in Griffith, still part of the Riverina region. Yep, famous for growing oranges. All these orange orchards out here. For all you underbelly fan people, remember the character Robert Trimboli, or Aussie Bob as he was affectionately known? He was from right here in Griffith in the 1980s, where he became a mobster out here and also made a lot of money. So that's got me thinking, maybe a move to the country out here in Griffith, I'll grow me some oranges, make myself lots of money. That's all it takes, apparently. What do you reckon, Luce?
Yeah, sure.
Move out here and grow some oranges. That's how we'll do it. Yeah. Geez, they're aggro, Luce. Look at him. Shingleback lizard. Little prehistoric little man. We used to see him on the Nullarbor Plain.
So we've just crossed over into the Victorian border. We're in a cute little town called Beechworth. Shannon just caught up with a local and he said Beechworth is known for 3 things: gold, lunatics, and ladies of the night. Interesting.
Across the bottom of the town, runs that side of town, goes down into Woolshed and then spears off into the east. So we have lots of miners working around the Brisbane area. That was 1852.
First night in Victoria. The climate has already changed. Like my new jacket? It's alright if you don't. You got to be warm. I tell you what, we're pushing December now, and a couple of months ago, where I'm standing would have been covered in snow. Yep, bit chilly. Got the campfire going, kids are all rugged up, beanies, tracksuits. I love it already. This is almost like the second Kakadu exploration for me. Really Australiana, Victoria's high country. Been really looking forward to this. It's so scenic and picturesque here. Absolutely stunning. I can't wait to show you guys back home. Lisa's in the motorhome there, cooking us some chicken, I think. And we've got this campfire raging. It's a beauty. A few beers, as you do, bit of music, there's no one else around. Love it.
We've got winter gear already in our wardrobe.
On my feet. Even my feet are so cold. I have sneakers on.
Love to you all back home.